Ladies and gentlemen, boys and grills, welcome back everyone to the 2015 Winter Assembly. I am Ekop, this is Ignite, and we are joined by a new co-caster, especially for the finals, a top 8 competitor as well. Who are you?
Oh. I thought you would say my name and end that sentence, right? Yeah, I'm Faramir. I got top 8. Unfortunately lost to Blackout, but...
oh, that sucks.
That's thanks, Ignite. Yeah, it does
Sorry,
suck.
man, it does suck.
Like, losing always sucks. Doesn't matter
Stating
who.
facts,
Doesn't
man.
matter who to. So,
Are you salty?
Not really.
Not really?
I played well, so
Okay,
he played
so-
well.
But
so.
we're not here to talk about your tournament
Yeah, it's true,
performance.
yeah.
We are here to cast the finals, and it's going to be an amazing finals at that. It's going to be Numberguy from SK versus Vortex from, what team is it on?
His Lowland Lions. That's what
Lowland
his team
Lions,
is called.
exactly.
Lowland Lions, so, apparently a team from Netherlands, so that I never heard of, but apparently yeah, it's his lucky charm right now because he's been performing well in this tournament. A really impressive streak, 12-1. That's a pretty good arena run,
12-1,
right?
wow. He just 3-0 Savit as well. He like 3-0
Yeah.
everybody. Just the first game, he lost one game.
So that was pretty insane run, but let's see if Numberguy is the one to stop him or if he will just steamroll his way to victory to win this first tournament and to win the assembly pretty much.
Yeah.
So we will see. Also Numberguy as well, looking for his first tournament victory. He performed very well and managed to qualify for BlizzCon, but came up short there, even though he won some good prize money.
Yeah, of course.
I think he lost in top 16 or top 8, something like that, to D2. I think he lost to top 8 or top 16 at BlizzCon.
I think I got
So-
top 8, didn't he?
Top 8? Yeah,
think so.
okay.
Or was it top 12?
Okay, I don't know.
I don't even remember.
Something like that.
Anyway, right now we are getting ready. So Ignite, why don't you guide us through the lineups? What do the players bring?
Okay, so we've seen both players' lineups, but we're going to go through it again. And we see that Vortex has a Paladin, Druid, Mage, and Warrior. Versus Numberguy's Paladin, Druid, Mage, and Warlock. So both players have 3 of the same classes you can see on the screen. And there's the difference of Warrior versus Warlock. So Numberguy banned Vortex's Warrior to start off, and Vortex banned Numberguy's Paladin. As we've seen before, Vortex also banned Paladin versus Savige, so he's keeping up with that line of play. Players have already picked their first deck as well, and it's going to be a Paladin versus Warlock. And Paladin's obviously from the Vortex side since he has no Warlock, and we have not seen Numberguy's Warlock. So we don't really know what that is.
Anyway, the players have been waiting and they are ready to jump right into the game. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do the same thing soon. Yeah, here we go.
I heard Numberguy's Warlock is Zoo actually, so it's only Zoo in the tournament, I feel.
Perhaps.
So we're gonna see the Vortex on the
Yeah,
bottom
The Vortex,
and Numberguy on the top.
one and only.
So he kept Minibot and
So-
Juggler, not knowing which Warlock it is, or maybe he knows, maybe he has some information. Maybe he saw
I think he
Numberguy
knows
play.
that it's Zoo actually.
Okay, so
And he has a pretty good start here with the shield bot and the juggler.
yeah, he kept a pretty anti-aggro hand. I think he plays Zombie Chow though. We have not seen a Zombie Chow from
Yeah.
Vortex's Paladin, so
Yeah, the Kazan Mystic that we have seen in the previous match is not going to do much in this matchup,
yeah.
unfortunately.
This Minibot is so clutch versus Flame Imp turn
Yeah.
1. And there's no Voidwalker to counteract.
Yeah, but the shield minibot really challenges the Flame Imp really well here.
Yeah.
Like he's thinking about playing the Owl just to get a good trade, but
It's an instant +1. You deal 3 damage because Flame Imp enters board. And you get to keep your 2/2, which is very good.
Callhammer is actually a great draw.
Do you want to drop it yet, though?
So like you can trade and then Callhammer
Yeah, of course.
and just refresh the Divine Shield.
I don't really know. Wouldn't it have been alright to just silence the Divine Shield away?
I'm not sure.
But-
And then you just go
Not
face
really.
with the
What about
Flame
Tyrion?
Imp.
How do you beat Tyrion?
Well, you just hope he doesn't have it.
I think
That's a real long shot.
I think Owl is also better against something like Belcher or
Yeah, Belcher as well. And
or just something
Shredders.
annoying like
Shredder.
Shredders exactly. Do you hit the creeper here? I think you can think about it because you have double juggler, and you can like juggle a bunch next turn or
He's
two turns.
silencing that now.
It's gonna silence that one now.
Mini
like
Tyrion.
2 is like taunt and divine shield now,
Yeah.
so it's about time that thing dies. Okay, it's gonna get dive-wolf there. He actually has a good chance to juggle. To
Yeah,
get
he's
good
probably gonna
juggles
general
here.
one of those.
Oh man,
Oh,
a
wow.
concentration top deck.
that's even better.
And look at the Zoo's hand, like 2 overwhelmers
I mean
and a
you
Doom
go for
Guard.
that.
I was just about to say consecration, one of the most important one of the most important cards for Paladin to have in this matchup, and right on time. And this is really good right now.
Couldn't be better timing. And the Zoo is in really bad shape because that Doom Guard will not come down without discarding cards.
Yeah.
He wants to play it earlier on.
And he has double power, man, so he doesn't
Yeah,
have a turn
exactly.
4 play yet, so he needs to draw into something.
Yeah, he has 0 power Juggler now, but Juggler falls short to the weapon.
Yeah. Juggler does nothing here, so he might just,
Literally.
he still has to go for it.
Juggler's dealing 3 damage, that's all.
So he just like play double Juggler now, or you should actually hit it first and then play the second Juggler.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Cog Hammer is going to be able to clean up so many minions by itself.
It doesn't look good
And the
for
fact that he has 2 Jugglers up, like, it kills the Zoo completely. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to drop any minion, you just get
It's a
dealt
really
with.
interesting Zoo list with double power overwhelming and
Yeah, sort of greedy, I suppose. And
yeah. He goes for the Doom Guy right away here.
Oh.
It's just like discards 2 cards. I don't
He
think that's
sees the need to
answer.
kill one of the Jugglers.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true.
He just basically wants to get back on the board as soon as possible, and he needs a Doom Guard to do so, otherwise the
Yeah.
jugglers would just snowball out of control.
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense, but it still really hurts him. Let's see if he gets a good juggle here. Otherwise, he has to use a bow charge to kill that Doom Guard. Or I guess
Missed
the-
both gun flips. It's still trade anyway. It's still
Yeah.
solid.
It's a really good spot here. I don't think
It says Lothab as well.
he's not gonna lose this game.
I wonder about Implosion, because lately I found that Implosion is not as good as it was in the start of UDG Zoo
Yeah.
that Sixer pioneered. Mostly because of the increment of Druids and the fact that Druid is so popular right now everywhere.
Yeah, but like Druid, the Ram Druid is like probably stronger against the Zoo with Implosions, because they have like big game against like stuff like Sea Giants as
Yeah,
well.
but if we look to the past, we know that Zoo used to be one of the biggest counters to Combo Druid.
yeah,
Whereas if you're playing Implosions, sure, it's a good tempo card, but if there's a swipe, it's going to punish you so hard. And it gives more wiggle room for the Combo Druids to come back versus Zoos.
yeah. Especially if you roll low and like get 2 imps and 2 damage, which like makes no
Yeah.
sense because the card design is just terrible. But yeah, Vortex just pings face like all the time here. He just like doesn't juggle a minion at all. So yeah, I think it's game over here though for the Zoo.
Yeah, there's like nothing that Zoo can do to come back from this foreign board position this unfavorable.
That's a sad Void Walker.
Yeah, this is kind of how any game against the Zoo deck goes, because the games are really decided very early. Either the Zoo deck just snowballs out of control with the board, or just loses the board and then just is unable to rebuild.
Yeah,
Considering
exactly.
that he hits the face every single time, he's going to win the game. Right
Huh?
here.
Can you have lethal here?
Yeah, if he hits the face like usual. Which is...
He's like 8, 9.
He's guaranteed to hit the
11.
face,
Yeah,
right?
he needs 2 juggles to the face. He
gonna
actually has
happen.
1 juggle more to do it.
Okay, that's a
now it
flop.
doesn't work anymore. I actually can silence and you can still have lethal 2
Yep.
pings to the face. He's not going for it. He doesn't need to. It's a
Aw.
he's just like,
I'm not
die,
playing
Void
silence
Walker.
anymore. Aw.
Now he's
he
gonna
is.
start to do it. Let's see.
He wants that
Now
pin.
he's gonna juggle face. Call it.
Literally.
Well, right now
Oh.
denying the life tap.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing really you can draw here, so.
And
power
are we going to
overwhelming,
see a seppuku? Yeah,
Gonna
I love
tap
this
for
play.
Zotoku. Very nice. Very
Oh
nice.
boy, pretty rough loss for Numberguy here, but the Paladin, usually once the concentration comes down to deal with the board, shouldn't have the problems of just getting
Yeah.
the victory from there. Because even Doom Guards, there's so many answers to Doom Guards for the Paladin too. You can just True Silver it away most of the time, or you can just Alter Peacekeeper it if you can't.
Equality is like another answer that
Yeah.
can deal with the Doom Guard really efficiently. And like the turn 2 shield bot really did a lot of work there. It was like 2 times Divine Shield.
The Cog Hammer, man.
Yeah, Cog Hammer.
So good.
Really destroyed
We
this
might,
guy.
we might actually see